What's going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and today we have a very special video to make because right now I am in the process of selling everything. And in this video today, I'm going to explain exactly what that means. If you guys want to start cooking me in the comment section already, just wait 1 second. I'm going to explain what exactly is going on. I'm going to give you some of my reasoning and some of my rationale. And if you still want to cook me in the comments, that's fine. I know we're going to get tons of, oh, look at this idiot. Oh my God, what a fraud. What a fool. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. That's fine. Say what you got to say. I have talked trash on many other people in this market, and I'm going to continue to do so. I'm the guy who is tweeting buy high, sell low like every single day, and I'm going to continue to do so, and I still think that's absolutely hilarious, and I think it's one of the biggest mistakes in the CS2 market. But why am I buying high and selling low? Why am I doing the exact opposite of everything that I preach on Twitter and in my videos, and even in my investing life? That's what we're talking about. So let me explain how we got here first. We can see, just even on YouTube. So originally, I first started playing Counter-Strike in like 2014 or 2015. I was grinding really hard. I've always been terrible. I was bad at the game, but I thought the game was really fun. I thought the community was really cool. The game's fun. I got into it later than I think most other people, 2014, 15. The game was already starting to kind of get a little bit more popular. Obviously, nothing like it is today at all, but I was playing a lot. And then just kind of stopped playing. I started playing League of Legends, started making League of Legends YouTube videos. That's how this whole YouTube journey happened, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then League starts to get a little bit boring. League starts dying out. And I returned to CS around the CS2 hype era we saw in like April, May, around that time. Started playing CS2 a little bit again. Wanted to start making content, found out about CS2 investing, saw how crazy the markets have been, logged back into my account, saw how some of my weapons had gone up, saw how some of my cases had gone up, and now obviously I'm out of college, I have a job, I'm making money, I have some liquid funds to actually start investing into CS2, but I don't really know where to start. I need to get caught up on what's changed in the game over the past like 8 years. Really haven't played since 2015, maybe 2016 at the absolute latest. So I start by Googling and YouTubing like CS2 investing, and what comes up first, it's Fano. So at this time, I really own like no skins, no cases, no stickers. This is before Paris, all that stuff. But I'm just watching Fano streams every single day. I'm trying to learn about CS2 investing, and I'm learning from Fano. And obviously, you can understand what that would mean. Again, I think Fano is a fine starting point, but I learned a lot of bad information from him, a lot of bad habits. I learned a lot, but not everything I learned was good. I was developing bad habits, all that stuff. But I started playing games, started learning about investing. I wanted to start buying some stuff. And like I said, I had money, but my account was at zero, and I knew I wanted to start buying stuff fast. So this led to me making my first purchase, which was a battle-scarred Op Asimov from the Steam market. And again, that's funny because we know buying from the Steam market is really bad generally, especially for stuff that you can buy on third-party marketplaces. But whatever, I bought an Op Asimov battle scarred. I think the Asimov is a really cool skin. I think it's honestly one of the better, it's a fine investment in terms of skins. It's a cool looking thing. I liked it in game. It was cheap enough that I could, I spent $100. That seemed like a lot to me. I wanted to get going. I wanted to get rolling. Got to get this cat off the desk real quick before she does something. So bought that. Then eventually found out about third-party marketplaces, wanted to start buying some more stuff. I bought 2 AK Vulcans off of Buff Market, I believe, for around $500 each. These are them. This one's actually pretty sick with the CLG Cologne 2018, I believe, stickers on it. Pretty cool craft. And then I have this other Vulcan with the Cloud9 Antwerp glitters and then a Cloud9 Antwerp gold on it as well. These are the skins I've been using. So I bought those 3 skins for around $1,100 in total. This was like in May, sometime around then, maybe June. And then fast forward to today where 6 months later, I've learned so much about the markets. I've learned that, hey, you don't really want to buy on Steam if you can on other places. Also, I've learned that, hey, skins aren't really the best investments. And, hey, I probably shouldn't have spent starting my inventory at a time where I'm trying to compound growth and make a bunch of money. Probably shouldn't have started out by spending $1,100 in skins. And now the market's down and things are crashing. And a market crash is a great time to reset, reevaluate, and get ready for the next run. Because during the next run, I want to be set up in a position where I'm going to be able to have the most money possible buying the dip, the best items. So when things are going up, I can own the best stuff possible. And this is ultimately why, even though I bought in May, in June, towards the top of the market on these two Vulcans and the Op Asimov, that I am selling them. I am selling my entire, big skin loadout. I don't own very many skins, but this $1,100 that I have in the two Vulcans and the Asimov is most of my money in skins, and I'm selling all of them. The Op Asimov Battle Scarred, I already sold. This AK Vulcan, I already sold. And this AK Vulcan with the Cloud9 stickers on it is for sale right now. Now, I sold the first Vulcan for about $380. I sold the Op Asimov for about $60. So I lost about 40% on the Asimov. But some of that is just the difference between buying on Steam and buying on a third-party marketplace. I'm losing, at the end of the day, about 25% probably on the Vulcans. And again, I'm the guy who has made fun of Fano for, selling his Antwerp capsules at the bottom, buying the top and selling the bottom, and make fun of people on Twitter all the time for buying high and selling low. So why am I doing that, and why is this different? And do I deserve to be made fun of? Yeah, sure. Like I said, these were my very, very first few purchases in the CS markets, and I think we're all going to make mistakes, and I definitely made mistakes. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't buy this stuff again. I still love the Vulcan. The Vulcan is absolutely beautiful in-game, and as far as skins go, the Vulcan is a very, very good investment. The Vulcan is going to do well over time. I still believe in it, and I think that Op Asimov, for a mid-tier skin, it's a fine investment. It's going to do well over time. I don't think I made bad purchases. Again, obviously, I wouldn't buy off Steam again, and I wouldn't have bought these skins at this time. Obviously, it was the top of the market, whatever. Don't really know if we could have known that because people were really excited about CS2, whatever. But why am I selling these? What am I doing? Am I an idiot? Whatever. What I'm going to be doing is taking whatever money I can get from these things, which should hopefully be around $800. Hopefully I'll lose 20%. Maybe I'll lose 25%. Maybe I'll end up with $750, whatever. Even 800 out of 1,100, I guess, is closer to losing 25%, whatever. Hopefully I get 700, 750, $800, whatever. I am going to be buying the dip in stuff I believe in most. I'm going to be using this money to research the markets and find what will be the best investments over time. So again, whenever the CS market goes up again, whether it's in 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, I'm going to be in a great position to hopefully have very, very explosive growth in my portfolio. And I do not think that's going to be with Asimov. I don't think that's going to be with two Vulcans. So with this money, I'm going to be buying some different stuff. I want to be pretty concentrated, but we'll definitely be buying some different things. I might look into adding to my Stockholm portfolio because I think Stockholm is going to be an awesome, awesome opportunity. I might be looking to buy some cases because, again, I think cases are going to be great. I might buy some operation cases. I might buy some of my top performing cases over the past couple of years, stuff like Chroma 2, Prisma 2, Revolver. I might buy some active duty cases, stuff like Snakebite and Revolution. And might buy a little bit of agents, might buy some stickers, might buy some patches. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I still want to dive deeper. I haven't started making any purchases yet. I want to see how much money I'm going to be able to get from this stuff. But yes, I bought very, very close to the top. We can look at, I believe I have Vulcan pulled up here. This is the minimal wear Vulcan. I just ended up buying minimal wear because, I was taking a certain percent of my paycheck every week and setting it aside to make some purchases. I ended up just having pretty much exactly the right amount of money to buy a minimal wear Vulcan both times I decided to buy. So that's why I decided to buy these. And yeah, I bought around May, June. We can see I bought very, very close to the top. And now I'm going to be selling nowhere near the bottom. Again, the Vulcan has done so well over time. It's not like I'm selling it at like $200 or at $40 or something. I'm selling it a couple $100 below where I bought it, a little bit of a loss. I am definitely buying high and selling low, but again, I'm not selling low and sitting in cash. I'm not selling low and taking that money out of the CS2 market. I'm selling low and buying low on items that are still in the market. This money is still staying in my portfolio. This money is still staying in CS2. So to me, really, it's not even that big of a deal. It would be different if I was, selling low on the Vulcan and then buying something else that's been going crazy, and then I'm going to sell that when that drops and then buy something else when it's going crazy. I'm not FOMOing. I'm not hype buying in. I'm just shifting my portfolio to things that I think are going to do better when the market rebounds as a whole. Now, obviously, the main things you have to watch out here for are how many fees you're incurring. When you're selling and buying different stuff, not only am I selling these Vulcans at a loss, but I'm taking selling fees. I had to put money on, so I had to pay fees there. I'm going to be paying fees all over the place, but still, I think the difference in gains and the difference in returns between something like the best case out there or one of the best cases out there and the Vulcan over the next couple of years is going to make up for that difference in fees that I'm paying many times over. So again, I am using this dip as an opportunity to buy the dip. I'm going to be putting new money in and buying stuff for sure. But I'm also going to be using it as a time to reevaluate and shift my money around and shift my portfolio to what I think is going to be the optimal use. Again, I'm not panic selling. I'm not panicking. I'm not, being this big doomer. I'm just preparing for what I think the future has in store and using my new knowledge that I've gained over the past 6 months. Again, I bought this Vulcan 6 months ago, and I know so much more now than I did then, using my new knowledge to reevaluate, change the game plan, and hopefully affect my future gains. Again, I don't recommend doing this too much. You don't want to overtrade. You don't want to oversell. You don't want to overshift things around again, because fees can really eat into your gains, and that's going to be absolutely devastating. I'd rather just hold on to stuff and buy new stuff, but I really think guns overall are not, and skins overall are not great investments, and I think this might actually be worth it. So I hate this because I love the Vulcan. I think it's beautiful. I love using it in game. I get compliments all the time. It's a really, really awesome skin. I wish I owned one, but I will own one later on down the line when my portfolio and my financial situation makes more sense for me to own a super expensive skin. But right now, when I'm trying to grow and trying to optimize gains and trying to, build up a really crazy inventory, it doesn't make sense for me to have this much money in assets that are probably not going to do that well in the next couple of years. So that is why I decided to buy high and sell low. That is why I'm selling my entire inventory of skins. And that's why, I'm a fool, I'm an idiot, I'm a fraud, whatever. But I just wanted to explain to you guys what's going on. And I think overall this is an interesting video and an interesting story. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But that is pretty much it for this video today. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.